Off the rip, they gon' spin a block. Something dirty gonna make this drill hot, fuck a pot. If we get caught, it is, or fuck a cop. Choppers going hand in hand, he know he gonna feed the block. I'm up now, 2026, only couple niggas I trust. Gang, how you doing with the gang? Only niggas I will fund. But my enemies won't pop out and test your luck. Them shots send a nigga up, meaning and give him a plug. After I get even, I get my shit bigger than sub. Insurance on them pounds, they covered by AC trust. 40% off the pound, I got it. Pros of love. She gonna give me pussy Tuesday, Thursday for the love. And on Saturdays when she start to fall in love. And I'ma hit Sundays when she tryna cuff. She call me my middle name or she call me love. I'ma keep her out the trap because I don't trust. Change your attitude with a blade I swing fast. Move forward through the trials, tribulations, ICE immigration still has it segregated. It's still the same, another 1,000 years will pass. The universe, fuck a curse, live, die, repeat. Fuck a earth, sentence and sleep. Right space, we need to.
Yelam la kibru la ke forsa ta masagana les than best do next da be maskan karma was last as the mighty I step out do impress men you know. Ha. Start them attack man. Them can't do a thing. Cash up state. Them feel like say we do it in vain. I'm lock, the ruler, king.
Roll to Mill Media, man. Hit that like, comment, subscribe button. We here, we back. Jeffrey, Epstein, we back with it. We back again. We got talk in the building. We got some files to get into, man. Got some new files. We got some voice calls, some voice messages, some interviews. We got all of it. You know, with Epstein. Make sure you share this out. Toph, you ready?
Yeah, man, it's about to be some stuff. About to get into these Epstein files, man. Yeah.
Make sure you double tap your screen to hit the like button. Share this out. Make sure you drop a comment. So this is the first. This is one of the first voicemails. This is part audio 1. So this is what we're gonna get into first.
Okay. And you're here just for moral support, yeah. Okay? And Miss Hall, can you state your date of birth for me? Okay. Can you raise your right hand for me? You solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God? Okay. You finished high school?
Mm-hmm. In May.
In May of this year, 2005?
This year.
Okay. And you'll be starting college very soon, correct?
January 9th,
January
2006.
Okay. So you understand everything that's going on here and everything that I'm asking you, correct?
Correct.
Okay. Obviously, I've explained that I am investigating a case involving a subject that you may know, by the name of Jeffrey or Jeff Epstein. He's a resident in Palm Beach. I believe you may have some information pertaining to this case. If you could, in your own words, can you explain from the beginning as to what happened?
There's like a year and a half, almost 2 years to go over. Is like, do you want me to go through everything, or do you want to specifically ask me stuff?
I'll start from how you met him, and then I'll take you through.
Heard me over top. We worked at, and I was mentioning to her how I wanted extra money to go to Maine.
Is that where you're from?
No, but I wanted to go camping. I like to go camping.
Right.
So I wanted to go camping for the summer, and I couldn't afford a plane ticket. And Sassy goes, oh, well, you can get a plane ticket in 2 hours. And I said, what are you talking about? Like, that didn't make any sense to me. The plane ticket in 2 hours, what are you talking about? And she goes, oh, you can go and give this guy a massage, and he'll pay you $200 for like 45 minutes or an hour. And that's all she told me. No details, no nothing. A couple days later, I believe it was a Saturday night. I'm almost positive it was, because I know I didn't have to go to school the next day. And definitely wasn't a Friday. So it was next Saturday night after that. She set it up, and I picked her up from her apartment, and we drove to the islands, and I worked, and he paid her $300 or $400 to bring me. And that was it.
All right. And this was a year and a half ago, correct?
Maybe 2. I'm not sure. I didn't really keep track.
How old were you when you first went over there?
If it was 2 years ago, I was 16. If it was a year and a half.
You heard it. You heard it. You heard how old she was.
Crazy. Crazy. Crazy.
She
Yo,
said she was 16 years old.
bruh.
I'm gonna play it back. I'm gonna see if I can go back. It's 3:40. Let's go back a little bit.
And I worked, and he paid her $300 or $400 to bring me. And that was it.
All right. And this was a year and a half ago, correct?
Maybe 2. I'm not sure. I didn't really keep track.
How old were you when you first went over there?
If it was 2 years ago, I was 16. If it was a year and a half, even 16 or 17, I don't know.
Okay.
Like, I really don't know.
Okay.
So y'all heard it. She said she was 16 years old when she went to the island. So, cuz, what you gotta say about that, man? She just stated that she was 16 years old when he hit her up to go to the island to go visit it. You heard she said she talked about the island also. She said she was 16, so she said it was 2 years ago. So she was only when she was 16 years old.
Bruh. He had more than enough money to pay a woman way older than her to give him a massage. No, like, bruh, it got sick. All right, come on.
When you first went to give a massage, you explained that it was just a massage?
Just a massage.
Okay. Did she explain how you would have to be dressed to give a massage?
She said that.
Oh my God. She was going there to give him massages. He's a grown man. He's a grown man. Indigo salute. Indigo said this is called grooming. Grooming 101. That's a fact.
He wanted.
Hold on, I'm gonna go back a little bit too so I can hear that again. 408. Let's go back to like
17, I don't know. I worked, a couple days later, I believe it was a Saturday night. I'm almost positive it was, because I know I didn't have to go to school the next day. And definitely wasn't a Friday. So it was next Saturday night after that. She set it up, and I picked her up from her apartment, and we drove to the islands, and I worked, and he paid her $300 or $400 to bring me. And that was it.
All right. And this was a year and a half ago, correct?
Maybe 2. I'm not sure. I didn't really keep track.
How old were you when you first went over there?
If it was 2 years ago, I was 16. If it was a year and a half, even 16 or 17, I don't know.
Okay.
Like, I really don't know.
Okay. When you first went to give a massage, you explained that it was just a massage?
Just a massage.
Okay. Did she explain how you would have to be dressed to give a massage?
She said that he wanted cute girls, so I looked cute, did my best. I didn't think that it was what it was. I wasn't naive enough to think that he was going to pay me $200 just for nothing. I don't know. I don't know what was going through my head. I absolutely don't know. In the back of my mind, I was thinking, oh, well, it could be legitimate. But I was also thinking, at the same time, is she fucking crazy? Like, this guy's not going to pay you money for not doing anything, not let them cop a steal muffin, So I didn't know what to think. I was like, oh, I'll just go and I'll feel it out, and if I don't like it, I'll leave. Like, in the middle of it. Like, I don't care. If he does something that I have a problem with, then I'll leave.
Okay. When you went, how, you drove?
Mm-hmm.
You drove with Jeffery?
Yes.
Okay. You pulled up to the house.
Mm-hmm.
Take me from there.
Pulled up to the service entrance, went up through the little white gate that leads to the backyard. And she pressed the little intercom button thing and said, it's Jeffrey, I have my friend with me. And they all knew I was coming. They knew me by name, greeted me with, like, oh, we're so happy to see you. Jeffrey will be ready in a second,
Who were you introduced to?
One of his girlfriends, one of his, slaves that he has lived with them. When I say slaves, one of the girls that he bought to, have sex with him. I was introduced to one of them probably,
How you feel about that, cuz?
Not surprised. Not surprised. It was already weird from the jump. Crazy. Crazy, bro. Crazy.
This is crazy, man. This is real crazy because it's like, she even said it. She was like, yo, she was introduced, the girlfriend, they already knew what to do. He already had a system already. You feel me?
Mhm.
That's what you make it crazy, man. He already had a system.
Now go ahead. Go ahead.
I was introduced to that's his assistant, I think. I think they have sex, but I don't know. I was introduced to his assistant, and she's the one who told me that he would be ready in a second. And from there, I met various other girls. I didn't pay attention to who they were, though. But I saw her the time after that, so I remember her.
Okay. How were you brought to Jeffery?
I'm trying to remember. There's a staircase in the kitchen,
Mm-hmm.
and I went through the staircase in the kitchen up to the master suite, there's 2 bathrooms. One has a steam shower, and then the other one's the other one is it's just a regular bathroom, but then there's another bathroom with a steam shower, and I don't know, there's 2 bathrooms in there. I'll just make it easy. There's 2 bathrooms. I was brought into the one bathroom, the massage bathroom with the steam shower, and she was with me, and Sarah was like, oh, just wait here, yada yada. So, and me were waiting on the couch in the bathroom, and Jeffrey comes up, and he was like, hey, I'm Jeffrey. He just introduced himself, and he hit sassy. I remember this because I was pissed off that she got paid to bring me. I was pissed off. He hands her a wad of $100 bills and says thank you, and she says, I'll wait for you downstairs. And I was like, all right, I'll see you in a while. And that's how I was brought to Jeffrey.
Okay. Take me through the massage, that first massage.
one. I'm just remembering, like picturing in my head. I wore a skirt. I remember specifically what I wore. I wore a skirt and just a regular t-shirt. And I was massaging his legs, and he asked me to take off my skirt. And I said, I think I said no at first. And he was like, come on, you're not showing. He talked me into it, basically. He said, oh, you're not showing anything or did something. I don't even know. So I ended up taking off my skirt, and then he goes, well, I think he just started touching, the top of me. So, and then he asked me.
When you're saying the top of you mean your breast?
Yeah. And then he.
Shout out to everybody in here. The audio, this audio is like old, so the audio is a little bad. Yeah, it's gonna have all that feedback, but just bear with us, man. Listen. She explaining the massage part. When he asked her for the massage, she explained what she was wearing, and now she about to get into how she about to massage and all that stuff, right? All right. Want to say anything before I started, cuz?
No, more than that's crazy. Like, bruh. Bruh. Yeah, go ahead.
He asked me to take off my shirt. So I took off my shirt, but I kept my underwear on, and I wouldn't take my underwear off. I told him no. And he still paid me the same amount. And that was that. I went home.
Okay. You had on
I had my panties on.
Panties?
Nothing else. I was topless. Okay. I gave him a massage, and I had my panties on. And he requested me to take them off, but I wouldn't.
Okay. Were they regular panties? Were they thong panties? Were they...
No.
You don't remember? Okay.
No.
Okay. During the massage, did he do anything to himself?
Yeah. What word do you want me to use? Because I already told you.
Whatever word, I know. Whatever word you feel.
I don't want to be crude.
But whatever.
Okay, well, I'll just say, whatever. He masturbated.
Okay.
While I gave him, I don't want to say that's a lot. He masturbated while I gave him a massage. And the massage was over as soon as he was finished with himself.
Okay. So in other words, he
finished with himself, and that was it. Yeah, he ejaculated specifically.
Okay. That was the very first time you went there.
Mm-hmm.
And I know, take a deep breath. I know, I can see it in your eyes already. From then on, you went there multiple times?
I first told him, I had a problem with it, what happened the first time, but
So I wanna ask if y'all understand what she just said just now. If y'all understand what happened. She basically just said that he was basically playing with himself while he was getting massaged, basically. So she explaining how what happened, what's going on with her and Epstein. So yeah, just listen, man. You can hear it good, right, cuz?
Yeah, I can hear it.
Or do you want me to with himself, and that was it? Yeah, he ejaculated specifically.
Okay. That was the very first time you went there.
Mm-hmm.
And I know, take a deep breath. I know, I can see it in your eyes already. From then on, you went there multiple times?
I first told him, I had a problem with it, what happened the first time, but $200 for 40 minutes, that was a lot for a 16-year-old girl making $6 an hour.
So you're saying you're sure you were 16 now?
I don't want to say I'm sure of my age. I was under 17, 100%.
So you were 16 and something. So you weren't, it wasn't your 17th birthday yet?
Give me a moment, I'll recall.
Yeah, that's a good time.
This past summer, I was...
How old are you right now?
I'm 18 right now.
Okay, so this December... Not this past December, the one before it, you turned 17. So it was before...
Yeah, it was...
2 Christmases ago.
During that summer.
So it was the summer before you turned 17.
Mm-hmm. As far as I remember, yes.
Okay. You missed it one of those months. You don't know if it was June, July, August.
It was during the summer. I mean, my summer, since I'm in school, is only considered like June, July, and half of August, and it was in between those because I wanted to go to Maine for the
Did you
summer.
go to Maine?
No. No, I did not.
But you remember that was the summer you wanted to go to Maine. So that was 2 summers ago when you were 16 years of age.
Yes. You were able to drive by yourself, so you had to be at least 16. Yeah, so I was 16.
When the first time you went, when he masturbated, did you see his number?
Oh, I thought you were going to ask me if I saw like his cum.
No.
I saw all the above.
You saw him fully naked.
Fully naked. 100% naked. He had his towel on for some of it. But that doesn't mean anything. Like, he was naked.
He took off the towel.
I saw everything, yeah.
Okay. You know the difference between the circumcised and uncircumcised? Yeah. Would you say...
He's uncircumcised.
Uncircumcised?
I mean, I'm sorry, he is circumcised, my bad. He's circumcised, 110% sure. Matter of fact, you can hear some sort of birth defect on his thing. I don't know what it is. I've never, like, really looked at it, because I've never done anything where I had to touch it. I've never touched it out of a hole to nowhere from. I never touched his penis. Like, I'm pretty sure he's rubbed it against me, but I've never, ever been like, okay, I'm letting you do this, or I'm going to do this to you. It's really weirdly shaped. I don't know. Do you want me to, like, tell you this?
Yeah,
like, is this proof? Like,
I do. I do want you to talk.
Because I feel...
I know.
You're talking to your girlfriend. Don't think of them as talking to your girlfriend. Okay. I'm just really embarrassed.
It's okay.
It's like a teardrop, like a drop of water. It's really fat at the bottom and skinny at the top where it's attached. And he can never get fully hard, ever. Like, I just could tell by looking at it. Like, by looking, you can obviously tell if you're hard or not. And I could tell that he wasn't.
Okay.
So I don't know if that's some sort of thing that he's wrong from, but it definitely was not normal. And I mean, it's not like it's super on it, you know, but I've seen, and it was not normal.
Like movies and stuff.
Yeah.
The next time you went, or as you continued to go, did it escalate more?
Mm-hmm. I don't remember how long it took for me to start working for him regularly from the first time I went there. But I started working every day. Every single day he was in the country, I would be there. I'm sorry. Can you give me a second?
Sure, absolutely.
Yeah, I started working there every single day, and I told him that I wouldn't let him put anything inside of me. That was my rule. Nothing inside of me, no fingers, no nothing. Absolutely nothing inside of me. He increased my pay to $300 or $400 as long as he could touch me. I swear, I never touched him the whole entire time. I never ever touched him. So
How many times would you say you went?
Hundreds. He used to tell me that I was his favorite. He bought me a car. He bought me
This Jeep?
No, I had a brand new Dodge Neon. I got a plane ticket to New York. I got spending money whenever I wanted. Like, I was in there deep. He asked my parents to emancipate me so I could live with him. Or he didn't ask my parents. He asked me to ask my parents. I'm sorry. He actually wanted me to come live with him.
As like a girlfriend?
Sexually, whatever you want to call it. Yeah. But it escalated. He just increased my pay as long as he could touch me. I wouldn't let him put anything inside of me. And then one day he just did. One day he just put his hands, like his fingers. And
how long would you say from the first time you went?
Months. Honestly, I never kept track of what happened when. I just can tell you in which order things progress. Okay. But not specifically, 3 months later he did this, 3 months later. Like, I can't do that.
Okay. When
So y'all didn't hear that just now? Because you heard that, right?
Yeah, I did. That shit is yo.
Basically, he asked
Yeah.
her, can he emancipate her? Basically, be her
So
legal
so
basically be her legal guardian, so she can live with him in the house.
bruh. Or that she could ask her parents that
Basically, he wanted her to come live with him in his house, and she's 16
hell
years
no.
old.
Nope. I said no. Yo. Dude man was sick.
That's a fact, yo. That's a fact. That's crazy, yo. Like
Bruh.
this audio is crazy, man.
Wild. Bro, you try see yo. And she's 16, my guy. Like for real?
Now she 18 in the audio. She 18 now. She was 16 years old, and he wanted her to come live with him in the house, bro, and probably bring her to the island and probably turn her into another Maxwell. Good night. Good night.
Yeah, Epstein. Yeah. He was one of those. Like let's do some more, man. Let's see what else we got on this guy, man. Because
Shout out to everybody. We're gonna get into the rest of the audio. It's get crazy. You gotta listen to it though. Let's just listen. Just sit back and listen. Let's get back into it. All right.
it's real crazy, guys.
Indigo say Maxwell created him. That's a fact. And he was getting girls to create others. It's probably he probably made prodigies and everything too. That's the crazy part. But we can get back to the audio.
Yeah.
He purchased a car. How far were you?
How old was I?
Yeah.
Is that what you mean? He bought the car in, I've got to recall, I haven't thought about this in forever. I can give you like a 4 months that it possibly was during, but I can't specifically remember if it was before or after the New Year. November, December, January, February, that just passed.
Of 2004?
Wait a second.
So were you a senior in high school when you had the car?
Yeah, it was recently.
Okay.
It was like towards the middle and end of my school year. But I remember that for the last like 6 or 8 weeks of high school, I didn't have a car because I gave it back to him because he asked me to have sex with him and like stuff and stuff, and I was just like, no, definitely not. I was like, I'll let you touch me, but I'm not going to do that. This is 2005, right? Yeah, the car was a Dodge Neon 2005 edition. He got it for me before the New Year because I remember I got it. It was an edition that was a year before they were supposed to come out. So if I got it, I obviously didn't get a 2006 because that's this year. I got a 2005 Neon in 2004. 7 miles on it when I got it. The car was awesome.
Okay. And that's the car that you used to drive to and from?
To and from school, to out with my friends.
And to his house when he was...
Oh, his house all the time, yeah.
What color was it?
Like a neon blue. Like a really bright blue. It was really pretty. Not that makes a difference.
And you gave it back?
Yes.
Was this after you graduated from high school, or?
No, I gave it back before I graduated. It got too sticky for me. He wanted more than I was going to give. I didn't want to suck his dick. I didn't want to have sex with him. I never did that, and I wanted to be able to walk away from this saying that I never did that. and I'm glad that
Yo. Yo. Yo.
All that money,
Yo.
he couldn't even get that. All that money, and he still like did all that.
But
And
bro,
he tried to get the.
she's underage.
Yeah.
She's underage, bro. The
And
hell?
that's why she's speaking out, because he tried to groom her and she wasn't going.
Yeah.
But
She even said it earlier. Her subconscious was already telling her, like, yo, this is weird. Like, yo, nah. Like this guy's gonna want to ask for something in return.
why
Why
he couldn't just pay? Why he couldn't pay a old lady his age to massage him? Like, this is
bro,
what I'm not understanding.
he could have even got somebody that was even 40, 30, 38, something. He went and got a whole 16-year-old. And to make matters worse, what's her name again? Maxwell? Or what's her name again?
Max, that was his girlfriend. That's not her though. This is one of the victims.
No, I know that. I'm saying the person who, you know what I'm saying? All she did was create a monster. Yeah. Because look there. It's crazy. Wickedness dwells in high places. Rich, rich weirdos. Yeah. Yeah, rich weirdos. You got poor weirdos. And you got rich weirdos. Yeah. Crazy, man.
so I just gave it back. I said I don't need a car.
Okay.
But I lied to him when I gave it back. I didn't want to burn my bridges because he was a spectacular connection to have. Spectacular. Even when I didn't work for him, until this day, he's still, I haven't talked to him in like a couple months, but as far as he knows, well, I don't know how to, I'm sorry, like a billion things are going through my head right now, and I'm just getting a little tongue-tied. If I called him today, he would give me as much money as I asked him for. He doesn't know that I hate him the way I do. I kept that connection. I figured he used me, I'd be able to use him. I hate to say that, but I figured if I wanted to use him, I could.
Okay. Let me bring you back a little bit.
Sure.
When did things start to escalate as far as things happening when the massages were given?
They escalated whenever he wanted. I don't clearly understand the question.
Okay. The first time you went, you were naked.
Are you asking for a date, or you're asking for how
much? I know
how it's in the little steps that things progressed? Well, I went and I wouldn't take off my panties at first, and then he got me to get naked. Then he got me to let him rub me. Then he got me to let him stick his fingers in me. Then he got me to let him go down on me. Then,
Yo.
that was pretty much the gist of it, except this one time where he bent me over the table and put himself in me without my permission.
Okay.
And I flipped out.
All right. Let me.
And I'm sorry to interrupt you, but I don't count that as me having sex with him. You know, he did that. Because I just told you that I never had sex with him. I never did, I don't know what you'd consider that. But I go, what are you doing? He goes, oh, I just want to see this. Or I just want to see this. I'm sorry. I got this too confused. I did to see this.
Okay. Let me back you up.
Okay.
When you were completely naked, the same things happened. You went in, you massaged him.
Sometimes I didn't even do that. Sometimes he just asked me to take off my clothes and he'd have to do work, and he'd be sitting at his desk or something, and I'd just be naked there watching television or reading a book, but I'd be naked. Or sometimes he wanted to just watch TV or read, and he'd lay in his bed, and he asked me to just take my clothes off and lay with him, and that's it, not touch him or anything, and I'd get paid $300 for taking a nap for 20 minutes. Sometimes he'd just invite me over for breakfast or dinner or just to use the swimming pool, and I'd get paid for that too.
Okay.
I get paid just to hang out with him. That's it. And if the money wasn't there, I wouldn't have ever been at a house.
Okay. When he started to touch you,
I have a question before I say anything else. Is there a possibility that I'm going to have to go to court or anything? Like, that's a possibility, right?
well, here's the thing. When this is all said and done, we're going to sit down, we're going to discuss this. I mean, what he did to you was a crime. I'm not going to lie to you.
Would you consider it rape? Like, would you consider that to be rape, what he did?
When he put himself inside you without permission, forcibly.
I didn't say yes or anything. He just, like, I was standing up, and the table is about, like, my hip length. He just pushed me down.
That is a crime.
Okay.
That is a crime.
I don't want my family to find out about this. My family doesn't know any of this. My mom thinks I was his secretary. Like, would you consider that to be rape, what he did?
When he put himself inside you without permission, forcibly.
I didn't say yes or anything. He just, like, I was standing up, and the table is about, like, my hip length. He just pushed me down.
That is a crime.
Okay.
That is a crime.
Wait, what did she say?
So she basically said that her parents didn't know any of the things that was going on. You understand me? So now she's just now confessing, and she's then the first people that she's confessing to. Man, listen, you
No, that last
first.
that last part. She said that he did something. Like, I don't know. I couldn't
No,
really hear it.
he tried to remember. He was asking her to do like little, you know what I'm saying, little sexual stuff to her, and you know what I'm saying, and that when you know what I'm saying, he you know what I'm saying, he thought he could, you know what I'm saying, get on top of her after all of that without her permission. Yeah, because yeah, all of that, you know what I'm saying? For that already opened up the gates for him to think he, you know what I mean? And then she's around the house naked and she, yeah, bro.
It's kind of
So,
it's crazy, bro. It's
so
crazy.
he was on, he was trying to have sex with her one time, you know what I'm saying? And he didn't because she flipped out on him, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
And the crazy thing is, she's so damn like out there. She was so out there, like she was alone with this guy, alone. Like he could have like really be if he was like a serial, like bro. Like why was she was even in his room with him, like in the crib, like why he was even
And
around him, driving his car, accepting the car and money. He's paying. I think she said he's paying her like $100 or something like that.
no, more. I think more.
He's like $100, something like that. Probably a little bit more too.
Yeah, I think it was more than 100. Yeah. Yeah.
But I think it was like an hour or something like that. I think it was like $100 an hour. Or something.
Shit is sick.
I don't want my family to find out about this. My family doesn't know any of this. My mom thinks I was his secretary for 2 years, or however long, a year and a half. My mom thinks I made phone calls for him, and that's how I was making my great money. That's it. I don't want her to know anything.
Well, you're an adult. You're an adult now.
Well, I mean, whatever, I don't know. I'm sorry, go ahead.
When we're done with this interview, we'll discuss this further and we'll decide what the best course.
Jeffrey's gonna get me. You guys realize that, right? He's gonna figure this out, and I'm not safe now. You understand that, right? I'm not safe.
He is not this person that he's portraying himself to be.
Yeah, well,
Why do you say you're not safe? Because he said he's hurt people before?
Well, I've heard him make threats to people on the telephone. Yeah, of course.
This wise, you're going to die. You're going to break your legs. Or
all the above, but that's not the point.
Who's he talking to?
I'm not on the other end. I don't know.
That is the point.
I don't know. I've heard those conversations. I mean, I've been in a room when he's been on the phone with Bill Clinton. Like, I've witnessed lots of things. I just want to know specifically what y'all want to know.
Everything.
I used to go there every day. Like, I don't know how.
Oh, actually, he was paying her $600 actually.
Mm-hmm.
How many other girls he was saying, you're my favorite and I want you to live with me too? But I was in about as deep as you can get.
Yeah, quite a few girls he would say that to.
I know, I thought so pretty much, you know.
Yeah, quite a few girls who would say that too. But when was the last time you saw him?
Before the summer.
So, like May or June, when you get the car back, or sometime after you graduated? Mm-hmm. When did that incident?
Or maybe a little after I graduated. I don't remember.
When did that incident happen where he bent you over the table?
I remember.
Was it recent or was it like a year ago?
It was probably in somewhere in the middle of the time that I worked there. It was definitely before December, if that's what you're trying to get at.
17 when he did that too?
Oh yeah, I was. Definitely.
Yeah, we're gonna get to that in just a minute, but getting back to when you were naked.
Okay.
And you were providing the massages.
They were legitimate massages, by the way. I don't want to be in trouble for anything.
No. I'm telling you, you are not a suspect in this in any way, shape, or form.
Okay, well, honestly, I don't trust cops, so I just I've had a bad experience, so I just wanted to be clear on that.
Okay, well, I'm telling you right now that I didn't even bring handcuffs with me up here.
No, I don't know. I mentioned it to somebody that I didn't say anything, but I mentioned it that I had to go talk to police about something that was personal to my boyfriend, and God would flip out if he knew I was talking about this specific stuff with anybody. But he was just like, make sure that you're not the one getting investigated.
I can assure you you're not.
What you said, guys?
Nah, she need to calm down a little bit though, and you know what I'm saying, and just go and cooperate.
Oh yeah, she getting a little defensive. I know. Yeah, I hear it. So she getting a little defensive.
Yeah.
That's why she was at Epstein house. She probably was bad. Yeah.
Listen, she agreed. Listen, even though she was underage and it was wrong, at the same time she agreed. And at the same time she was
still set her own boundaries too. Like, oh, like
Mhm.
you ain't about to all you about to do is just do hand type stuff. And you about to give me some money. Like she already had her boundaries set for him. Like he was like he was like the trick for real.
Yeah, really.
And he was trying and he was grooming her also too. Even though she knew what she was doing, she was okay with being groomed also.
Okay, there you go. There you go. You wanna know what it's called? You know what that called, cuz? Noyado. It's called noyado, and it's also called sugar daddy.
Oh, Epstein was the sugar daddy.
Yeah, Epstein was the sugar daddy. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you ain't know. Yeah, Epstein's the sugar daddy. Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of get after listening to this audio. I start kind of getting because the way how she acting too, she kind of like getting like mad with the agent. Like what we doing here? Like why you was like he should have asked you why you was in the house, what you was doing there.
Well, be honest with you. Well, to be honest with you, he kind of did. You understand me? He kind of did, or not even kind. He actually did, because remember he asked her, what did he have you do and stuff like that, and she came right out and told him. You know what I'm saying? So Epstein, Epstein had, you know what I'm saying? She came out and told him right off the jump. Oh, everything. And she said it.
So what did she say? Do you remember what she said? Why she was there?
Yeah, she said it, cuz she said it. She was there. You even said it earlier. She said it.
No, I'm saying, why did she want it to be there? Oh, because of the money.
Yeah, because of the money. Remember, she wanted it.
Oh my
Remember it
God.
all. Yeah, remember it all started. Remember it all started with the trip to Vermont. She wanted a trip to, not Vermont, on Maine. 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 Yeah. She wanted to go camping out in Maine. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember. Yep, I remember.
That's how it all started. You know what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
and from there it escalated. Yeah. And then remember,
Mm.
even at one then remember at even at one point in time, he bought her a car. So
Okay.
When the massages will go. First of all, do you have any formal massage training?
Hell no.
Okay. All right. I was just asking. When you were providing the massages and things started to escalate, when he started to touch you, you said earlier, was it with his hands or with something else?
With his hands. I remember he'd kiss me and stuff too. I remember that. And when he kissed me, like if he was jerking off, he would like rub himself like on my breast, and I'd be like I don't know how to make it sound. Yeah, I was extremely uncomfortable, and I would maneuver myself away from that activity. I'd get up and I'd move somewhere else, or I don't even remember. I would stop whatever was going on without saying, "Can you get the fuck off me?" I would stop it without saying stuff like that.
Okay.
Just with my actions.
So he would touch you with his hands.
Yeah.
And did he touch you with anything else?
I just told you he touched his penis.
I know.
Like,
I mean, was there toys or?
oh yeah, yeah.
Okay. Can you describe?
He used to have a back
Oh, he
massage
touched her
thing
with his
that it was
thumb.
like a ball.
Then she said he touched her with his stuff too, like try to like persuade her. That's crazy.
yo, cuz
On the end. And
it got even darker and darker as it goes along. It was already getting darker. It was already darker and darker, but it get even darker and darker, bruh. I'm a finish play the audio. Finish.
it vibrated, and he'd use that. And then for his birthday, he and I went shopping, and we got a bunch of toys. Which I don't know how to tell you guys all this stuff without you thinking that I enjoyed this. Like, because I had a choice whether or not to go shopping with her. I made this decision. I'm the one who did this stuff, but it doesn't mean that I felt right about it. But yeah, he was lots of stories on me. Like, I don't know what specifically y'all want to know. Like, he's all the time, everything. Like, whatever was there. If he wanted to use something else, he used whatever was there. Like,
what kind of what color vibrators would you be using?
Like white and like.
Yo, and then in the audio, you know what she's saying? She's like, "Oh, I chose to be there. Like, I wanted to be there." And they talking about them wanting to go buy toys and all type of man. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy.
She told you. She said she enjoyed it. She said it. She said it. She said it. She's like, just let you know that I was there. You feel me? I enjoyed it. I wanted to be there. You understand me? I completely knew exactly what was going on. You know what I'm saying? It's basically because what she's saying is she was happy. She knew what was going on and she knew why she was there. And at the same time, she also knew, like you said earlier, setting boundaries, setting the boundaries. You know what I'm saying? Even if you knew you wasn't supposed to be here, even if you knew that you're underage, even if you knew that the stuff that he was requesting of you was weird. You understand me? You knew what? You get money out of it. Yeah. 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 Because I mean, come on.
You know the crazy thing is? The crazy thing is about this whole thing.
Yeah.
Epstein is sick for pursuing young girls, and the girls doesn't even know better because they was really out here looking for old men with money to give them money and for them to like do things with them.
Because we grew up around it our whole lives. Still doesn't make it right. But we grew up around it
Yeah,
our whole life.
I seen that in like in real time. Girls had like older men, you know, and they was tricking on them, and they was going to their crib. The old man was tricking them, buying them school clothes, and like you gotta remember, school clothes. They young, 16 years old. Same, this girl talking right here.
Not only that,
It's really a thing. Like Epstein, not even the only one. He just had a lot of money.
and he's not the only one who had a lot of money. That was, you got to remember, they even go down. Okay, I'm gonna have a better one for you. These mother effers even go down to Thailand, and Thailand have a lot of underage prostitutes and have a lot of underage um, trans, and they go down there and
Yeah,
spend their
yeah,
money.
yeah.
You know, so and even before that was going on, or even during while that's going on, same perverted stuff going on right here in the US of A. So yeah, doesn't make it right, but yeah. And guess what? Guess what they do? They take them from Thailand. They take them from Thailand, and then when they take them from Thailand, the money that they spend on them, they go do more surgery. They call them lady
Allegedly,
boys. Allegedly.
allegedly. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We're not
Allegedly,
gonna.
allegedly, they play around with lady boys in
Yeah,
Thailand.
we're not gonna even get into that.
Yeah.
But
I'm just saying, no,
pray
no.
for
What I'm
pray for
saying is, though, I'm not
pray
getting off of the subject. What I'm saying is, a lot of rich people, all of that, what they're doing, all of that is underage. Every last bit of it, no matter what form or what country, all of it
So
underage.
Indigo in the comments was she said children are not prostitutes.
They aren't, but that's what they titled them when they get a hold of them, and that's what they have them doing. But they are not. You're very right. They are not.
Yo, you know what my question is too? My
Yes.
question is right. Where did she
Yes.
meet this dude at? Who like did he just walk up on her randomly?
I
Like
forgot.
how
You know that's a good question. You now that part I forgot. That part I don't remember. You know what I'm saying? I do know what was the favor and how they started conversing over favors. But I even remember the first favor, which is the trip to Maine. You know what I'm saying? Which was she wanted to go camping in the summer in Maine. But I don't know how they started. How you asked a good question. The good. Matter of fact, is there some way we could go back?
yeah, we can go back and then go in the comments was like they are trafficking victims. And let me tell you something. That's why he
Yes,
was trying
they
to
are.
get that's
That
that's why he
actually
was
Indigo. Thank you for
hold on,
correcting me. Yes,
hold on.
thank you.
That's why he was trying to get her to he was trying to emancipate her so he can be her legal guardian. Because remember in the pictures when I did the other live, when I showed all the pictures and you saw children on the island on the balcony, like kneeled down praying, like he had them like lined up, like six of them little kids. So just imagine if he had got her emancipated, he would have, oh, she'd have been gone.
Yeah,
She'd have been gone.
yeah.
That's when they start going missing and all type of stuff. Like
And you know what's so crazy? The same stuff uh, goes down to the till this day. Yeah.
they said that you know how they was doing. They said that they exposed another tunnel, and then we're gonna get back into the audio after this. Like they say, even like hotels, it's like that's why like when you get hotels, you gotta
Mm-hmm.
make sure the hotels don't got the secret tunnel because a lot of hotels had the little secret tunnel in the closet. Next to the iron board, they said like when if you lift the carpet up, if it might have a latch to a secret
Yeah.
tunnel. So that's why they said a lot of people should go missing in hotels. They should get snuck out the room drugged. They should walk up in there, drug them, and sneak them through the tunnel and bring them into sell them into what do you call it?
Into
Yeah,
auctions.
yeah. That's a lot of people to go. That's why people used to like even like people used to latch their door. And they be
Yep.
like, how people still going missing with the door latch? Secret
The
tunnel in the room.
underground, the secret tunnels.
Under, that
Yeah.
was a thing.
And a
That
lot
was
of
a thing.
movies. And and
That's
and
what.
um.
That's why they said if they look at in the closet, they were saying move the table in the closet to cover the door. If it's a door in there, check and see if it's a door in the hotel in your room. If it is, put something over the over the door. Put one of the tables over it so they can't open it or some shit to while you sleeping. But if you see that,
Mm.
I'll just leave the hotel because that means that's a sex trafficking hotel.
Yeah. And look, they're willing to get anybody, not just females.
Yep,
So
kids. Listen to yo every day. I be seeing the posters. I be seeing the posters outside missing. 12 years old, and she's sick. And the thing is, this brings me back to my question. Let me go back into the audio. I'm gonna probably go back and look and see if we listen and see like if she said where did they met her. Shout out to everybody here. Make sure y'all share the live out. Double tap the screen to like the live. Make sure y'all vote on that poll.
Maybe it was like this color, but like blue. Like you see the gray, like the grayish on the pipe.
Right.
The pipe.
Okay.
Like gray was like a little bit more blue, like that.
Okay.
And it had a white like end. It had like a white handle, and it had a ball on the end. So this was giving back massages. And then there was a red one. Nothing advisory. Then strap-ons and stuff with it also as well. Everything, like any toy you can think of was used on me.
Okay.
And I'm not, definitely not by my choice. It was like, oh, it's there and it's happening now. Type thing.
Okay. Did you ever stop them? Say, hey, listen, I'm not good with that.
Yeah, definitely. before I let him, like before things progressed where I would let him touch me, I would not let him do anything to me, even with stuff that wasn't attached to his body. I said no for a very long time until he upped it by like $100 or $200, you know?
Okay. When you're saying strap-ons, did he use the strap-ons?
No, but he probably would need to. Sorry, I'm just trying to make myself feel a little bit better. Even with stuff that wasn't attached to his body. I said no for a very long time until he upped it by like $100 or $200, you know?
Okay. When you're saying strap-ons, did he use the strap-ons?
No, but he probably would need to. Sorry, I'm just trying to make myself feel a little bit better.
She just said he had a strap, like they had bruh, this dude was freaky as hell. They said they had the strap in there. I don't know who put that on. I don't know if he did and try to like, or he wanted her to put it on, and what's the name to him. I don't know what was going on, but yeah, it looked like he was on some next level, freaky stuff.
Well, I don't know if you would count like him. He never actually put it on, but it was him in the bedroom, and we were all in bed together, and I was messing around with her, and he was watching. And
at his request?
Every time except one time was at his request. The time that it was not his request was on his birthday. And instead of getting paid $300, I got paid like $500-600. It was a gift, I guess you could call it a gift from me. When we went shopping at this like sex place, and we bought a bunch of stuff, and then we just went at it in front of him, and I don't know. It's not like I was enjoying it either. Like in my mind, I'm like, oh God, when this is over, you're getting so much money. Like that's what I would think of. I just close my eyes and think of something else.
Okay. Let's get to the point where he's actually inserting his fingers inside you. At what point from when he started just touching you to the point where he actually put his fingers inside you?
Maybe once in the beginning, and at the time I was dating somebody, and that person was aware of what I did, and was like, this person, by the way, who said this stuff that I'm about to tell you is like now a crackhead, like on drugs, so they're way whack, they're like crazy, and he was actually my boyfriend. He goes, oh, I have no problem with it, as long as he's not putting anything inside of you, I don't really care. Yeah, so during that time, like, I wouldn't let Jeffrey do anything. But after me and the kid broke up, he offered me, like, okay, hold on, let me better explain this, because it's going to be confusing the way I was going to say it. I wouldn't let him put anything in me until one day he did, just out of nowhere. And I said, wait a second, my boyfriend, we had this thing, you can't do that, I'm allowed to work here as long as you don't do that. And he said, okay. Well, a couple months later, I guess he assumed me and my boyfriend had broken up, and he just did it one day. He just did it without asking or anything. And then I said, what are you doing? I said, that's not cool. And he goes, oh, I thought we did that last time. And I said, no, we did not do that last time. And then he goes, then he just offered me more money. He's like, well, why don't I just give you something extra and we can try this out? And I was like, he's a very hard guy to say no to. I don't know if any of you guys ever talked to him. Yeah.
I haven't spoken with him, but he's persistent from what I can tell.
Well, if you talk to him, he straight up tries to control the situation. Like every word that comes out of your mouth, it seems like he already knows what you're going to say. Like, That's his job. That's how he made his money, is knowing what people are going to say and what people are going to do.
What did he tell you he does for a living?
Well, there's a couple things. Things that I found by myself. Things that I've looked up on the internet. What he specifically told me when I asked him the first time was, oh, I'm a brain scientist. And I said, what the fuck is a brain scientist? I was like, that's not a real job. You're like, tell me the truth. But anyway, I took that as, he told me, his explanation was, it's my job to know how people's brains work. And I said, whatever the fuck that means, whatever, you're just some old guy. And I went home. And then I looked up on the internet about him, and he was apparently he worked for a financial firm, and he would invest other people's money. Like, people sign their fortunes over to him, he invests it, and he gets commission off of the money that they make. And then he just takes, I know that he himself, besides investing other people's fortunes, he's invested all his money. He owns tons of companies, sponsors sports teams, does stuff like that. He makes his money everywhere.
Right.
And especially, he does a lot of modeling stuff with modeling agencies. And I know that he's involved in stuff like that also.
Okay.
He promised me, I think the reason I held on so long is he promised me that I would get into NYU. That I would get into NYU and he would pay for it. And I waited and I waited, and I scored great on my SATs. I got 4.0. Like, I did great in school. I filled out my application, and he told me that it wasn't good enough. And so I filled it out again, and it was like 3 times. So I'm pretty sure he wasn't checking into it. He was just telling me that he was. But I think that has a lot to do with the reason I stayed there so long, because my dream was like right in front of me, and it was so close.
Aside from having been with, was there anybody else that you brought to the house?
I brought a few people. He approached me, actually, because they got out that I did this. Like, everyone at school knew. Everyone talked.
Well, it was a circle, and...
It was a little circle, and then, yeah, one girl told, oh, I have to do this, and then, not that I would want anybody to get involved in this, but I brought girls I didn't like and really, frankly, did not give a shit about. Girls that I knew were skanks that would do anything. Girls that would just, suck dick in the bathroom at school. Not even people that I was friends with. I'd just hear a rumor about a girl and be like, hey, I know a way you can make $200. But I would tell them before they went. I would tell them flat out, this is what you got to do. Are you cool with this? Because I'm not going to take you if you're not. And I told them, they all knew that I got paid to bring them. And it was after... Never did anything, though. She took off her shirt. She was a little overweight, so he didn't want anything to do with it. She was my best friend. So, she was another story. I did care about her. But, she lost her house. She really needed money. She was homeless. She had nowhere to go. So she did it out of desperation. But, the only people I can think of was other people, but I don't think I ever actually bought other people.
Okay. Did anything ever happen between you and the 2 girls that you brought there?
She was really nervous, so she wanted me to go in with her, and I stayed with her. I took all my clothes off, and I did my regular thing, and she just took her shirt off, and then he said, okay, we're just going to finish up here. Do you want to go wait by the pool? And she went downstairs and went swimming in a still naked.
Okay.
And that was that.
Okay.
She got paid, I think, $200 or $300 for that. Probably 2, because it was her first time. The way it went was, if you worked there for the first 3 times, you got paid $200. After that, if you were persistent and worked all the time, it was on average $300. Sometimes I got paid $1,000 just for the same thing. No varying in activities. Just sometimes I'd walk out of there with $1,000, and I got lots of gifts. I got lots of stuff from this guy. I don't know.
Okay, what?
She just went up in the room and did her thing, and she continued to work for him afterwards. I don't think she still does. She may not, I don't know.
Okay. You went quite a few times with the Neon. You actually had an encounter with one of his doorman when you were coming to get an
That was
envelope?
in my Riata, actually. I drove a little Riata. I was coming to get an envelope with $2,000 in it, my Christmas bonus. Oh my God. And the cop actually was like, how do you know Jeffrey? I was like, I'm friends with his girlfriend. I use his pool every once in a while or something. But that was crazy. Yeah, the housekeeper just was expecting me, but he didn't know. He was gone when I arrived, and then he came home and saw that there was a car, and he didn't realize that it was my car, but he was expecting me. So he called the police. I was like, what the fuck, man? I'm just coming here to pick up my money. But that was that.
Okay. Let's get to the part where things escalated. Let's see something. Let me go ahead and stop the tape and start another one because it's almost at the end.
You don't have anything important to do, do you? Okay.
Okay, at this point, I'm going to go ahead and stop the tape. The time by my watch is approximately 5:02 p.m.
Yeah. Yo. Gosh, that's crazy.
So that's the first audio right there. You heard it. So you still there?
Yeah, I'm still there.
So that was just one. That was just one of them. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And that one was crucial. That was a crucial audio right there. Very devastating.
You can hear me, right?
Y'all can hear you clear. Nice and clear.
Mm.
But that man is sick, man. That man is sick. You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah. Very.
Allah. Shout out to everybody. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, share this live out. That was just one of the. That's just one of them. We got live video interviews and all type of stuff about to go down. You know what I mean?
Let's get into it.
Everybody get into the next one. All right. Talk to them for a minute, cuz. Let me pull the next one up.
Mm-hmm. Oh man. Um, it's crazy. Crazy. And he talking to her like as if they knew each other, you know. Oh, I thought we did that the last time. What? What? Like, yo, Mr. Epstein, you good? You good now, your head? Yeah.
You see, I got the video. I didn't even know this is a video. This is a video interview right here.
Mm.
So shout out to everybody. We about to get into this next one right here. Let's get it.
there's 6 photographs. Was she the one that was, you think, is she the one that you think was in the room? What were you saying? Okay. There's 6 more photographs. Can you see if you can find the person? Anyone there that is familiar to you? Bear in mind that hairstyles may change. Would you know last name? Obviously, this is an ongoing investigation. I would appreciate it if anybody does call you from the house. Try to find out information or ask you questions about what the police have contacted you. I would appreciate if you called me. You have my card, right?
You see that the audio got that static on it. That audio got the static, that little loud static stuff on it. Hold on. We about to find. We about to see if we got a cleaner version. Hold on. That was that audio. Oh my god.
Appreciate you coming down.
Not a problem.
I was all the way out there.
Okay, we got a better one. Okay. Just the better one right here.
Down.
Not a problem.
I was all the way out there.
Yeah, can hear me. Can hear me,
Driving
Chris?
all around.
Sorry about that.
No, it's
Yeah, I can hear.
You can hear the audio clear.
Yeah.
We got a better one right here. Here we go.
all right. It's all right. Do you have identification with you?
Yes.
Great. The reason why I asked you to come down so you can talk to me is I'm working a case, which I believe you may have some information. Okay. Gentleman's name is Jeff. Okay. Lives in Old Brillo.
I was actually thinking about it on the way here, and I remember what you were talking about.
Okay. Why don't you start from the beginning for me, real quick? Before you do, let me swear you in.
Okay.
Okay. Raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
Okay. Tell me from the beginning how you met this gentleman.
Through a friend. Her name is she told me about this guy. I was short on rent 1 month, and she told me that all I had to do was give him a massage, and he would give me $200.
Oh, so we got our answer just now. One of her friends knew him, and she was short on her rent one day, and her friend hit her up. Her friend connected, told her about this guy that will give you $200 if you give him a massage, and then from there, the massage led into other things, that was considered like, grooming, basically. So that's some nasty work. I ain't gonna lie. That's nasty work. It's nasty work. I'm not gonna hold you. So she basically just told us again You know, you see it on video, y'all heard the audio. I'm gonna play it again for y'all real quick. Let me play the audio again for y'all. She basically just said just now she knew of somebody, her friend knew this dude that was paying $200 if he would give him a massage, he'd give you $200. Just she was short on rent. She needed that $200. She went and gave the massage. That massage, that's how he was getting. He was actually out here like he was like he was, you know, he was out here looking for massages, but he was actually looking for young, and then trying to groom them to bring them to his island. So this is one of the victims right here. I'm about to bring the video back again. Hold on. Here we go.
Through a friend, her name.
Here we go. We'll bring it back one more time. Listen to this.
Okay. Why don't you start from the beginning for me, real quick? Before you do, let me swear you in.
Okay.
Okay. Raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
Okay. Tell me from the beginning how you met this gentleman.
Through a friend, her name. She told me about this guy. I was short on rent 1 month, and she told me that all I had to do was give him a massage, and he would give me $200. And that's pretty much it. And I thought about it. I was like, I really need the money. I've asked my parents, they can't give me the money. I asked everyone I knew, and I went there with her. I gave her a massage, and it was a weird situation.
Why don't you tell me, let me back you up. When did this happen?
Honestly, I really don't remember. It was a few months ago. I know that.
You say a few months ago, you're talking what? July, August, September,
Probably around July or August.
July, August.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And is who?
I just met her through a friend. Her name is,
Okay.
and that's pretty much all I know about her. Her boyfriend was a roommate of mine for about 3 weeks, and that was it. And I haven't talked to her since.
Okay. So she took you
Mhm.
for a massage to give a massage.
Mhm.
Okay. Have you have any formal massage training?
No,
No. What else did she tell you? What you had to provide?
that's it.
Just
That's
a
all
massage.
I knew. That's all she told me.
Okay. Did you provide the massage with clothing on?
All I had was underwear on. She did not tell me that. I was absolutely surprised when I got there. I knew nothing.
Okay. Did she tell you that you would have to provide the massage with just underwear?
No, she did not.
Okay. What do you mean by underwear? What do you mean?
Only with my underwear.
Just panties?
Yes.
Okay. No bra?
No.
Okay. How old are you now?
I'm 20.
You're 20.
Mhm.
So a couple of months ago, you would have been what, 19?
Yes.
So, well, your birthday.
Mhm.
All right. So July, you would have been 19, 20, right at the verge of 20.
Mhm.
Okay. So what else happened when you were providing the massage?
That's just it. He had a towel over his private parts, and he was just laying on a table, and I was just massaging from his knee down for about 45 minutes. And she said all I had to do was give him a massage for an hour. So that's what I did. And then like 10 minutes before we were getting ready to leave, he asked her to leave because we were in the room together. And all I had to do was massage his chest, and that's it. He had the towel on him, and about 5 minutes into it, he took the towel off and started pleasing himself, which I was very uncomfortable with. Like, I wanted to leave right when I got there.
Okay. Okay. So he was in the room with you until 10 minutes before the
About
massage
10
was
minutes,
over.
yes.
He rolled onto his back.
Yes, while we were both doing massage.
Obviously, to massage his chest, you have to get on his back.
Yes.
Okay. He had the towel still on him.
Yes.
Okay. You were just in your panties?
Yes.
Okay. You started rubbing his chest?
Yes, and that's it.
And then you said he started pleasuring himself?
Yes.
In what way? I mean,
masturbating.
He was masturbating. Okay. Okay. And did anything else happen?
I'm sorry, I don't like thinking back on Lou, so.
Okay. First of all, I know this is hard on you,
Mm-hmm.
okay? I know that you put this behind you.
Yeah.
A lot of people that I've talked to have,
Mm-hmm.
okay?
Mm-hmm.
You're not the only person that he's done this to,
Okay.
okay? I've talked to many other girls,
Okay.
and a lot of things have happened, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So, just take a deep breath.
I'm trying. It's just I'm not that type of person. That's why I was so.
And I understand that, and that seems to be a case with a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, either they need cash quickly and
Mm-hmm.
they fall into this rut.
Mm-hmm.
But that's why I'm trying to look into this. But that's why I need you to be totally honest with me.
I am being
totally
completely
truthful.
honest with you.
Okay. So what else happened?
And then when he started pleasing himself, he got up and he went over to a drawer and he pulled out this vibrator thing, and then he pulled down my panties, and then he started, it was just like this, it was like a stick with this knob thing on it, and he didn't like stick it inside me or anything, he just, put it on me, and that was it. And a couple minutes later it was over, and he left. I put my clothes on and I went downstairs.
He removed your underwear and placed the vibrator on you, your vaginal area. Okay. At the same time, was he masturbating? Okay.
Is this gonna be like all confidential and everything, or?
You're speaking to me. That's why I left your boyfriend out there.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, he knows everything because I told him. So.
Okay. I mean, when you said it all ended, how did it end?
He came, he cleaned stuff off, and he just got up and walked out. He's like, okay, you can put your clothes on, and he closed the door after he walked out. And when I went out, I went downstairs, and he was down there, and there were like three other girls there. I guess they stay there or something.
Okay. Do you know who those girls are?
I have no idea.
Where did this take place in the house?
Through the back door, up the stairs. I guess it was in his bathroom. I don't know if it was his bathroom. I'm guessing it was his bathroom because I'd never been there before.
Okay, describe the bathroom for me.
There was a sauna. There was a shower. There was a vanity. the door, a dresser, a closet, a couch, and another room that was closed off.
Okay, what color was the couch?
Oh, I don't even know. It had a towel over it.
Okay. Who were the other people downstairs? Do you remember?
No, they were just three girls down there. I know one girl, her name is because he introduced me to her.
Describe her to me.
She has brown hair about right here. Maybe 5'5", 5'6". Maybe 120 pounds, I guess. She was young, maybe 23.
Okay. When you say he came, do you mean he ejaculated?
Yes.
Okay. He cleaned himself with his towel, the same towel he had on?
Yes.
Okay. And then he told you to get dressed?
Mhm.
Okay.
Man, this is crazy, yo. I'm not gonna lie. This is sound crazy. For this to even be out, like, and he's not even allowed to face his consequences. Like, he took the easy way out.
Well, yeah. Well, yeah. Almost could wanted to say allegedly on that part, but yeah. Just man. But see, this is a karma. That's why all these files coming out on him now, even more. Yeah.
During the time that he was utilizing the vibrator, were you hurt in any way?
No.
No. This was the only time you went?
Yes. Yes.
And you were paid how much?
$200.
When you went back downstairs, did you meet up with?
She was outside in her car.
Was?
Yes.
Okay. Um, did you leave method of contacting you?
Yes. He asked me for my phone number just in case he wanted to call me and come back. And they called me, and I never called them back. They called me with a bunch of different phone numbers, and I picked up one time, and after that, I never picked up again because I didn't know who the numbers were, and they left me several messages, and I never called them back.
Did they try to contact you recently?
No.
When was the last time you had contact with them?
Had contact with them, actually spoke with them.
Or left you a message?
Left me a message maybe a month ago. A month ago.
What did the message say?
Just wanting me to come back, wanting me to know if I could work. They called it work. And that they left a number,
and I never called back.
So when they say you want to work, that means a massage.
Yes.
Did he say anything to you while you were doing the massage?
He was talking about like art and everything like that, and you know, just the paintings on the walls that he had and stuff like that.
Is there anything that you noticed in that room that you felt that was odd?
The whole situation was odd. When we first pulled up, before we even got out of the car, she said, "Don't say anything. Don't speak unless you're spoken to." So I was like, you know, what the hell are you getting me into? You know what I mean? So I didn't say anything, and there was pictures. There were pencil drawings of naked people. I don't know. That's all. It looked really weird.
Okay. And when you entered in the house, how did you enter in the house? Through the front door?
No, there was a back glass door.
Okay.
And we just walked in, and then we walked straight, and then I apparently knew the girls that were there, and she's like, "Oh, hi, blah blah blah," and then we just went up the stairs, and that was it.
Okay. So I was in the room with you when you started the massage.
And she was doing it as well.
She was doing it with you.
Yes.
Okay. Did she receive any money?
Yes, she did. I don't know how much though.
For taking you or for doing the massage?
I believe it was both.
Okay. Was also down in her underwear?
Yes.
Or was she naked?
No, she was in her underwear.
And when you say underwear,
Panties.
just panties?
Yes.
Okay. Was it regular panties? Was it thong panties?
I was wearing pink boy short kind of. I don't know if you know what those are.
The boy short.
Yeah,
type?
and she was wearing the same thing.
Okay. Pink as well?
No, hers were red, I think.
Okay. I know this may be uncomfortable, but did anything happen between you and
No.
while you were providing the massage?
No. No way. No.
Okay. He didn't ask you guys
No.
to do anything?
No.
Okay. And when you came back down is when you encountered and two other girls?
Two other girls.
Okay.
Damn, he just had them all in the crib and all in the
No
house.
idea.
Sorry. You declined each time that they called you?
Yes.
Or
I
they made contact with you?
Yes, I picked up one time. picked up one time, and ever since then, I have not picked up any numbers that I don't know. Because I've been so afraid that I was going to be them calling and I accidentally pick up, I don't even want to.
Is that why you didn't pick up my line?
Yeah, actually it is. I'm sorry.
That's all right.
And I just assumed that it was you the next time that you called me. So, but ever since then, I don't pick up any phone numbers that I don't know. If they really need to talk to me, they can leave a message.
Okay.
And the one time I did pick up, I had to say that I had to go to my grandparents' house. So that's.
That was the only time you ever
Yes,
went?
Yes, the only time I ever went. I'm so ashamed that I did that because that's not like me.
Okay. I trust me, I understand. You're not the only, like I said, I've been dealing with a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
You're not the only one that was in a pinch for cash, and they felt that this was an easy way.
Because when I heard it was just a massage, I was like, I'm like, are you sure there's nothing else to it? She's like, yes, I'm sure. I'm like, is there anything weird about this guy that I need to know? She's like, no. And ever since, I felt she lied to me and betrayed me, even though, being stupid, I just met this girl, you know what I mean? And she didn't tell me anything about that. I haven't talked.
Yo, cuz you still there? But yeah, man, it's crazy. It's crazy, like what he was actually doing out here to these young girls. I don't really like. It's crazy. Like he cheated. Like he's not even here no more for real. You feel me? So it's just like yo, like he can't even face it. Like he need to be like. And I got his footage when he was in prison too. Before he took himself out of here. I got that footage also. But it's just like yo, bro, like you should have been here to stay in that cell. Stay in confinement for the rest of your life. Because what you did was crazy and sick to these young girls. Use your money and your power. You abuse your money and your power, for the wrong reasons. So that's what's like, yo, like, bro, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. Hey, yo, cuz, you still there?
Appreciate you coming down.
Not a problem.
I was all the way out there, driving all around.
Sorry about that.
No, it's all right. It's all right. Do you have identification with you?
Yes.
Oh, hold on. That was we played that one. We're in the second one.
Do you know of anybody else that's been to this house?
No, I don't know of anyone.
You haven't taken anybody to.
No. I don't need. She took me, and I don't know. I don't even know where that guy lives.
Did he? Did he touch you in any way? Aside with the.
No, that's the only thing.
Okay. Did you know if he touched you in any way?
Not that I saw when I was there.
Okay, and she wasn't in the room when.
After the 10 minutes at the end is the only time she was not in the room with me.
And that's when he took out the vibrator and...
Right, because I told her that I didn't want to be left alone with someone because I was molested when I was 12. So just like that, just me being alone. Like right now, I'm kind of uncomfortable. So, and I told her that I'm like, I'm not going if you're not going to be in the room with me. And I was unaware that I was going to be alone with him for that 10 minutes, and I thought I was going to die.
Okay. Is there anything else you wanted to add to this?
No.
No? Okay. Well, I appreciate you coming down.
No problem.
Okay. How old would you say he is?
17, I think.
Okay. Okay. Do you know if this guy took any photographs while you were doing the massage, or
No.
any video?
Not that I'm aware of. No.
Okay. Okay. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna leave you my card.
Okay.
Okay. Get all this stuff out of my pockets. Okay. That's who I am. If you have any questions, or if you recall anything, or if someone tries to contact you,
Okay.
from the house, or any representative from the house, I'd appreciate it if you give me a call.
Okay. I will.
Okay.
I will.
Obviously, what we discuss here, I don't want it discussed openly anywhere.
Okay.
Okay, it's an ongoing investigation right now. We're still trying to keep it under wraps.
Okay.
So I would appreciate it if,
That's not a problem at all.
Okay.
Not a problem.
I know. I don't really need to speak to your boyfriend.
Okay.
It was you, the one that I wanted to talk to.
Okay.
But I felt that it would probably be easier and more comfortable for you if he wasn't in the room when we were talking. Okay? So that's basically it.
Okay.
All right?
All right. So I
appreciate
can't get in
again
trouble
you
for
coming down.
anything or nothing like that?
You're not a suspect in any way,
Okay.
shape, or form.
All right.
Okay?
All right.
Like I said, my investigation deals with Jeff,
Okay.
and that's who I'm looking into at this
Okay.
time. Okay?
All right. I hope you do something about it.
One thing I did want to ask you real quick was, at any time during the massage, during the last 10 minutes, did you ever tell him you were uncomfortable with any of this?
No, I didn't know. Like, I didn't know this guy, and I didn't know, what he was gonna do if I did say I was uncomfortable. I was like, all right, this is almost over. Just get through this. You can go. You don't have to come back. Just get this over with and done, and you can leave.
Okay. All right. Well, I appreciate you again coming down.
Not a problem.
Okay?
If you have any questions, I'd like you to call me too.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I have your cell.
Okay.
And I'll call you direct.
And also, you have my address, right? The new address?
Yes.
I just don't want my... Yeah,
Actually, I went by the house and I couldn't get past the fence. The fence
okay,
was
I just don't
closed.
want my parents to know.
No, don't worry. Don't worry.
Thank
I'll
you.
call you. All right.
All right, so that interview is done. That's another. There's more too. The crazy part is, this is another victim, JH. This is another victim. This is the crazy part. Like, there were a lot of victims, you know?
I don't know. I just moved back.
Let me see if I can get it unredacted. Hold on. JH. Nah, they're all redacted. All right, so we're gonna get into another video real quick. Let me see. This is a video interviews part 2, interview JH part 1, video 1. Hold on, let's skip forward a little. Let's skip forward a little bit. Let's skip forward just a little bit. Let's skip to like 3 minutes because I guess he ain't no one in the room yet. Okay, there we go. We got action. Okay, hold on. There we go.
I have the number you gave me. First of all, okay. Can I just move the desk just a little bit?
Yeah.
There we go. All right. Do you have your driver's license with you?
No, I don't. I actually lost it.
You lost
it? No, I don't have it with me.
Okay. You have to understand that looks a little different.
Yeah.
Than what you look like right now.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. First of all, let me get. Where are you living at now?
Right now I live in. It's. I don't know the zip code. I just moved there.
Okay. You stay with friends?
Yes.
Okay. And I have the number you gave me. First of all, again, I appreciate you coming down to talk to me. You're not in any trouble whatsoever.
Okay.
Okay, I just want to put that out there right now.
Okay.
You're not in any trouble whatsoever. The reason why I wanted to talk to you is I am conducting an ongoing investigation for quite some time now on a subject by the name of Jeffrey Epstein.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? And through my investigation, I do know that you have some knowledge and you've been at the house. And that's what I want to talk to you about.
Okay.
And again, I'm saying you're not in any trouble. Okay? You're not a suspect. You're a witness, possibly a victim. I do want to talk to you. Okay? All right. Before we start, can you raise your right hand for me?
Yeah.
You solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yeah.
Okay. How did you meet Mr. Epstein?
Through a friend.
Through a friend.
Mm-hmm.
What school were you going to when you?
I wasn't in school when I met him. I had already graduated.
You already graduated?
Yes.
Okay. How old are you now?
19.
19. How long ago did you meet him?
About a year, let's say, maybe a little over a year.
Right
around a year.
Okay. What high school did you go to?
I went to, and then I left from that high school and I went to, and that's where I graduated from.
Okay. That's the one that's been in the news lately?
Oh, I don't know. I just moved back from New York, so I don't know.
Okay. All right. When was the last time you saw Mr. Epstein?
probably April or May, probably around May. So it's been a while. I haven't seen him in a while.
May of what, 2005?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Who was the person that took you to the house?
I don't know her last name.
Okay. How do you know?
Through another friend. We were friends at the time, but I don't speak to her anymore.
Okay. I've talked to a lot of girls, 30, almost 40 girls so far, and so I know pretty much when he takes you to the house what transpires. Okay. I know it might be a little embarrassing or whatever, but don't be. Like I said, I've talked to many people already, and are pretty much familiar as to what happened in the house. Okay. Walk me through this when you went to his house for the first time.
Okay. She took me over to the house. She waited downstairs. I just went up, gave him a massage, and that was it. I mean.
Okay. She approached you to
Yeah,
work?
she's like, oh, do you need to make any extra money? I'm like, yeah. She's like, okay, I can give you, like $200. There's this older guy in Palm Beach. He gets massages from girls. That was really, that's all she told me. That's what I mean.
Okay. Are you a licensed therapist or masseuse?
I'm not licensed, no.
No, but you know how to give massages?
What brought her in was a professional groomer.
Is this
They was going out scouting these girls. That's crazy. Going out scouting them. You hear the storyline? Like it's the same thing. Oh yeah, it's a dude out here. He paying $20 for massages. That's the same story. Like, bro. And they was out here really scouting these girls, and these girls needed the bread, so that's how they was getting them because of the money.
something that you did on the side, or is this?
Only, I mean, no, just like for him. That was really it.
All right. So basically, you got your training or became familiar with massages through him?
Well, like, I mean, I had always done it, like, for friends and that kind of thing, but I didn't really, like, ever get money for it or, actually, like, do it.
Okay. So she takes you to the house. How do you come into the house? Front door, side door, garage?
Like, it's kind of like a back, not a front door, but I have to, like, go through a gate, and then there's, like, a side door by the kitchen.
Okay, so you go into the kitchen.
Yeah.
All right. Do you meet someone at the kitchen, or?
I don't remember. There was a girl I met. I don't know if you've heard about her or anything. She's, like, his assistant or whatever, so I met her.
Right.
I met her a few times. And that's it. And then she would take me up to, like, the room where he has, like, the massage table and everything like that.
Okay. So you go upstairs to his master bathroom, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what it is? That's where
Yeah.
the majority of massages were done. You're doing the massage. Does he ask you to remove any of your clothing?
Yeah. He asked me to take my shirt off, so I took my shirt off. And that's how that was it.
Okay. So were you in bra or were you topless?
That was a long time ago. I ended up in topless, yeah.
And you kept your pants on?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How did you get contacted to go back to the house?
They had my phone number.
You left your number before you left? Okay. So call you or does no? From the house?
Calls me, or if there's like another girl that's there, like one of his other assistants or whatever, they would call me and set up an appointment whenever he would want me to come over.
He was coming into town, or?
Yeah, when he was coming to town, or just when he wanted, massage, like when he was already in town or whatever.
Okay. So how many times do you think you massaged him?
I don't know. I did it for a while. I was doing it probably like once a week for a few months, probably somewhere around there.
Okay. All right. When you would go back and do the massage, would it maintain the same, or were more
No,
things?
like I mean, I would like take my jeans off or whatever a lot of times, but that was that I never slept with him. I never did anything to her. Nothing like that.
Okay. All right. Is it safe to assume that you provided the massage wearing only panties?
Yes.
Okay. During the massage that you gave him, did he ever touch you?
Like I mean, he would touch like my hip or whatever, but I mean, that's that's really it.
Okay.
And if I ever like asked, like if I ever said I wasn't comfortable, like like okay, I don't want you to touch me, he'd be like, okay, that's fine.
Okay.
If I were to ever say anything like that.
And this all occurred when you were 18, though, right?
I was 18. I had been 18 for like 8 months, 9 months already. My birthday's in June, so I had already been 18 for a while.
Okay. You're 19 now, though,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
And it was about a year ago when you met him.
Yeah. Right around a year ago.
Okay. Did he ever utilize any toys?
Once, yes.
Okay. Explain to me when he used a toy. How did that transcribe?
I mean, like, he would use it on me, but it wasn't like there wasn't no entry of anything.
Okay. Describe the massager vibrator thing he used.
What it looked like?
Mm-hmm.
It was, they sell them in the store, like I've seen them in the store. It's like probably like this long, and then it just has a round end, and it's gray and white.
Okay. He kept it over the panties?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm assuming you had panties on.
Yes.
Did you ever take your panties off and it could be completely nude?
Every now and then, yeah.
Okay. When he used the massager, were you wearing panties that day?
I think so, yeah. I mean, this.
I know this is over a year.
Yeah.
I know. How much would he pay you to give him massages?
300. First, he told me it was going to be 200, but I guess he liked me or something, so he gave me 300. I don't know, like he gave the other girls or whatever, but
Okay.
he would give me 300.
Were you aware that other girls were coming to do massages?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Can I actually ask you a question?
Absolutely.
The file, I noticed it says, or does it?
No.
Oh.
I spelled it with an H.
Okay, I saw the H, and I'm like, my brother's name. I'm like, oh my god, this is my brother.
No.
I just saw the H, and I'm like, what?
No.
Okay,
I
my
was
bad.
writing
I
it
was
quickly,
reading this.
and I was thinking Johanna.
Okay, never mind.
All right. Was there anybody ever at the house you provided a massage to aside from Jeffrey
No.
Epstein?
No.
During the massages, did he ever ask you to touch him?
No.
Did he touch himself?
Yes.
Would he be just touching himself? Would he be masturbating?
He would masturbate.
Okay. How would you know that the massage was over?
When he would come.
When
Yeah.
he climaxed?
Yes.
Okay. Again, I said I've talked to a lot of girls, and so far everything seems to be in the norm. So, but I'm saying don't. I know it's a little embarrassing. But, did you ever meet any other girls that came to the house?
I don't think so. It was just like his assistants or like the other girls that he'd have hanging around the house.
Did
I
Haley
don't
ever
think.
mention anybody else that she brought to the house to
Yeah.
with you?
Hmm.
Who did she say that she brought to the house?
Actually, I knew that I was probably going to be talked to before, because one of my friends, one of the girls I'm still friends with, she told me how like got talked to and how she got talked to and everything like that. I knew the one girl was his house. I don't know her last name. I just like people that I used to be friends with and I don't talk to anymore. There were a few girls that did it once or twice.
Okay. Who was the girl that told you that I talked to her?
Um,
Oh, okay. I know Serene.
yeah.
Um, Did she ever provide any massages?
I remember she said that she used to do it, I guess, but she never did. She would go with me sometimes, and she'd just wait in the kitchen or whatever. Oh, sorry, I'm a little sick right now. I have
No, it's
allergies
okay.
to cats, and I'm allergic to cats. Um, but like, I guess I used to do them or something. I don't know.
Okay. Um, did anybody from the Epstein house ever call you to try to get a hold of you to talk to you?
When uh,
Um,
recently?
yeah.
No.
No
Because,
one.
well, like my cell phone when I was in New York, I moved to New York about 9 months ago, and that's pretty much when I stopped talking to Jeffrey. Um, but like I moved up there then, and then my cell phone got lost, or I got my cell phone stolen. So all my numbers got lost, and that's everybody's number. I don't know if they have the house number or not, but nobody tried to contact me.
Okay. Because he is aware of the investigation. I did a search warrant in the house.
Right.
Were you aware that he had cameras in the house?
Yes. Wasn't sure where. I knew he had some on the outside of the house. I wasn't sure where the other cameras were.
Okay. But he is aware of the investigation. That's what I'm saying. Don't be surprised if someone from his, like a defense attorney or a private investigator tries to talk to you.
Okay.
Where did you live in New York?
In New York, first I lived in Jersey, and then I moved from Jersey to the Bronx. Then I moved from the Bronx to Washington Heights, and then I moved to Queens,
Where in Queens?
Jamaica, Queens.
Oh, in Jamaica.
Yes.
Washington Heights.
Mhm.
Wow.
I had a rough time while I was up there.
I was gonna say Washington Heights is a rough area.
Yeah.
Oh, that St. Nicholas area. I know it well.
Yeah.
That's where I'm originally from, and
Where are you from?
originally from Queens, but I moved around Bronx. Um, I have family that live in Washington Heights,
Right.
so
Yeah.
I lived there for a little while as well. Um, okay. Did you ever bring anybody to the house?
Yes, I did. Neither one of them wanted to go back though. So and
All right, so it's another one. So it's like three more of these. You feel me? It's a whole bunch of like interviews, a whole bunch of voice note mails, um, a whole bunch of call. So it's a whole bunch of like audio pertaining to Jeffrey Epstein and the victims. They came out, they did interviews. So yeah, man, go to no media, man. Hit that like, comment, subscribe button. Make sure y'all share this out. Um, we'll be back later on with a more part two to this. Salute.